Kindy Jallo of Grand Forks was sentenced today to 40 years in prison and almost $6,000 in fines and restitution for the murder of Douglas Elgert in May of 2022. For background on all this, here's our original reporting.
Back on May 24th of 2022, police responded here to an apartment on North 39th Street in Grand Forks and found an unresponsive male, 67-year-old Douglas Eichert, who was determined was murdered. The suspect in this, Kindy Jallo, was being held on tampering with evidence, and on this Wednesday, police have now filed a Class AA charge of murder against Jallo. A reading from the criminal complaint, quote, during the investigation, officers located several items of interest in a nearby garbage can. Some of the items included a pair of bloody shoes, a vodka bottle, and a receipt with blood on them. Kindy Jallo admitted that he threw those items in the garbage can that morning prior to officers arriving on scene. Jallo further admitted that the shoes belonged to him. Law enforcement searched the victim's residence and seized multiple pieces of evidence, including a knife. This is part of the autopsy report. He had a defense wound to the left hand, a broken pinky finger on the left hand, left ear was cut and laceration above the left ear, a broken nose, 3 superficial lacerations cut to the face by the left eye, forehead and right eye, laceration to the back of the head on right side, laceration to his abdomen on the left side, a skull fracture, and broken neck. On May 26, several pieces of evidence were sent to the FBI lab for analysis. A swab from Kindy Jallo and dried blood sample from Douglas Eichert were also sent in for comparison purposes. On July 28th, the FBI lab analysis of the evidence was complete and the lab reports were available. Kindy Jallo's DNA was found on the left-hand fingernail clippings and right-hand fingernail clippings from the victim, Douglas Eichert. Douglas Eichert's DNA was found on Kindy Jallo's shirt. Douglas Eichert's DNA was found on the left shoe from the garbage can. Douglas Eichert's DNA was found on the vodka bottle from the garbage can. Douglas Eichert's DNA was found on the knife blade and a knife handle. Kindy Jallo's DNA was found on the knife handle. Final autopsy reports indicate manner of death as homicide caused by blunt force trauma.
Again, Jallo now sentenced to 40 years in prison. I'm Neil Carlson reporting for iNewZ.TV.